Magistrate Waldar must be having a hard time without his spectacles. Shall we make haste for the Masquerade Hall? We're off to Vernworth Palace, then. Eager as I am to explore the castle with you, I fear my kind are not welcome within, but I shall see you to the entrance.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. To arms!
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Are you certain you can manage it? It's an awfully long shot.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
I've a different path in mind now, given our current location. Follow me, won't you?
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems I was right.
Right. Just follow me.
This bow is drawn to women as a moth to a flame.
'Tis a tendency we might exploit,
Though to do so would be to court danger.
Witness my magics!
Our foe stumbles! One more push! Bring it down!
I shall lead the charge!
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter? Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
It's rather high. It might be beyond our reach. I'll combine my magic with... You might cast the spell more quickly.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry. Oh, the Arisen soaked to the bone. Over here.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Why don't we go take a look?
No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
Fear not, 'tis well in hand. Goblins approach! Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? The sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
This ox cart's bound for the check. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
What's the matter with me? I cannot stop trembling.
Come to think of it, look how many women we count among our number. And I've no objections. This way, if you please.
This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must... lead, or so I've learned. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
All this patrolling doesn't number on my shoulders.
Tell me, I haven't got any.
Is there aught I can help you with, sir? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, his condition deteriorated to the point that he had to be moved to the basement sick room. He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid, not even family. Even we're not allowed to go see him. No need to worry, though. The Abyss is tending to him personally. She'll nurse him back to full health, I'm sure of it.
Materials such as this can take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Oh? Did it pertain to the Queen Regent? And an important personage, perchance? Aye. Tell is her ties to this figure from the neighboring country have a romantic tint.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. Leave this place at once.
I need it. I need it. I need more medicine!
Oh, someone help me.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed. The patients in this room... Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you're looking for... He's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry, though. This is a place of prayer.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Best watch yourself.
Is it true you're the Arisen? Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen. Just be sure you play your part well. A fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you...
You don't look... What's your business with me, cos?
As I recall, the two shared a few whispered words, and I heard... As I recall, the two shared a few whispered words.
Aye, that Lady Eleanor is a goodly person.
Always just another way to save your own. I've somewhere to be. Sometimes I wonder if I'm part of boots laced. I'm ready for the trouble.
You understand how heavy the burden of duty can be. Say, would you be willing to do me a favor? I thank you.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me. Mind, I have... Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out for this work.
I hadn't thought I could grow so fond of someone.
If you see aught untoward, pray inform me.
Townspeople depend on me. Voices makes my heart.
There are worse things than turning in early, I must say.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then. I hope you slept well?
Look at 'em. Bunch of careless fools. Wonder if anyone had noticed.
Our master has given us an order. Surely you do not intend to disobey.
Oh, there's something written here. A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Need anything?
Stop by again soon.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master
I hear the safest way to get to Melv is to carry...
The lands around Melv are rot. It is not only poison the plants in...
I hear the safest way to get to Melv is to carry something that reeks of
Well then, I ought to be off, I suppose. I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe!
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Ho ho! To think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive, and 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Batal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
What say we gather some information? Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself. Pray, slow your feet. You run too...
We shall remain here.
Just a short rest, then I'll...
This city is home to all manner of predilections. Should you wish to ply me for information, you will first have to earn my trust. Wonderful.
How have you been? Don't you e'er tire of running to and fro?
Magistrate Waldar must be having a hard time without his spectacles. Shall we make haste for the Masquerade Hall? Onward to Burnworth Castle. Though I cannot enter the palace myself, I will at least escort you to the entrance.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
always such fun to talk to. You came to see me?
What adventures await us this day? I can scarcely wait to find out. I hope we've not forgotten anything. I knew it to be so.
Arisen. I should have expected you may yet linger here.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight, for all I've stuffed myself. I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again. A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
You'll not live to regret this!
Very well. I shall return.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. I can't wait to find out what's inside. Tis no more or less than what one might have expected. We'll find a use for it, I'm sure. Oh, I should tell you, there's a forgotten riftstone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now? Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go. Here already, are we?
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
Here we go again.
We were back already when they found us. This shan't take long. No quarrel.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering persistence.
It's a tendency we might exploit, but if we do so, more danger. This brute has quite the temper. A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
What's this about? How might we approach yon spire? Let us make our way over to it while 'tis in our sights.
Then I shall remain by your side.
I thank you. For you, as a token of my appreciation.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
'Tis here we will begin everything anew. Our village. Our lives. I had every faith.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Fancy a look at my wares? Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
'Tis most exhilarating to hand over such a sum. Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone, that we might do it again soon.
Together, we will rebuild. This place shall become our new home.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Aye. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. 'Tis a style all my own, a patchwork of techniques, honed for the sole purpose of slaying the dragon. Aye, good luck to you, for so long as we are united in our resolve to slay the dragon, you shall have my aid.
Seems I hear naught but grim tidings of late. Would you be willing to lend me your aid? Appreciate it.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
I'd best do one more pass. Make sure yours are this.
Are we taking a load off so soon? We've only just rested. I understand the inclination, Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all. While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Brought me some tales of your adventures, I hope?
Be they friend? Clearly not. Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Let's visit. There's no room to parley. Looks like mine's worn out.
Could you come over here?
This is the last straw.
Lucky us! That's It was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right. Hold fast, I shan't let you fall. You safeguard the Arisen, and I'll handle the remainder.
Brought me some tales of your adventures, I hope?
Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. picked it up. Here you go. Watch out for the choppers! This bow seems unlikely to catch a chill, however cold our ice attack may be. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? What could yon chest be hiding? I must know. Not all chests contain treasure, you know. I've got a good feeling about this one. I have the same spell and will overwhelm our foe with our combined magics.
As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
we've arrived well enough. Where to next? I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then. I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Gather round! Treat your ears!
That looks promising. Any ideas as to...
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated. Aye, got some coin to much appreciated.
Someone will buy it.
There's naught I love more than a saucy rumour.
Well met, sir.
Sprinkle of misfortune.
Well met, sir. Pleasant. Fancy again? Fine cars today.
I ought to act a little more cheery.
I need
But not at the expense of
Give me something fun to do.
I hope I've not left aught undone.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds, but as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, your majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, your majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
do. How precious little time.
Over here! Good. We're here. If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later. I suppose all we can do is wait.
Not far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace. At least here I can listen to some courtly music. Makes the hours go by that much quicker, you see?
You ought not to abandon your post.
Ah, don't be like that. You know as well as I do.
Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar.
Would that all my...
Whatever am I to do? Little enough gold to spend as 'tis.
Dull days for us are a sign of misfortune.
I find dressing for these occasions awfully tedious.
I'd sooner stay out of
Without its charms.
Must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me. My head will roll if aught goes awry. My sword.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
I wonder if anyone would notice if I mistrained
Up at such quietude is a blessing.
Our first assault. I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry.
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
So, tell me more.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
Naught but dreary duty awaits after this.
Another ale can't make my...
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. Why, You're... No. Pay me no mind.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
These masks are...
I'm frightfully busy. No time for idle chatter. Would seem our sovereign...
Surely these extravagant...
How to proceed?
My sword arm could use some work. Tight. I'd kick just about anywhere.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
The masquerade is already underway, sir. 'Twill be a long night. Longer still for those of us on guard.
Prayer's a waste of time. No one's listening. Got to work if I'm to put bread on the table. Big slice. I'm ready for patrol. Might look to
I'd sooner stay out of that.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
Dull days for my days. So what must needs be done?
Surely it wasn't welfares of which they whispered.
Mindless labor is for mindless men. Awful dull. Can't complain,
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings. But my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache from dancing.
Surely these
Best to remain sober.
Naught but tedious talk of golden governance.
Why, you're... No.
Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles.
Surely these extract...
I find dressing for the
Excellent timing. I was just thinking of you.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Not much going on.
To each their own. The world's better for it.
Place to soothe the spirit. I've lit enough gold to spend.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different. Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that.
Such quietude, it's a blessing. Didn't sleep on the window last night.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Always such crowds can be troublesome. Best be on my guard.
Suppose I could visit someplace new.
Nothing wrong with filching for survival.
The rules actually.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brandt will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. First things first, we must speak with Captain Brandt.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems, she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be Arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
Can it be we have no sword wielders in our party?
Are we only to fire on foes from afar, then? We've done all right for ourselves so far. Why shouldn't our luck continue?
your metal!
Welcome.
What to do?
Welcome.
As they say.
Sprinkle of misfortune. The rules at your neck.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phases, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
So the false sovereign, Queen Regent Disa, and this Phasus fellow are all working together. Quite the sordid trio, eh?
Mystifying.
Suppose that's enough for one day. Nary a tale to be had. I'll not have it.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal. Just hide in the back of an ox cart, aye? It works. Mind, you've got to avoid the guard's line of sight. But it's easy enough. I should know. I've done it.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party?
Pick up every little thing you find, and your pack will soon outweigh you. Well, I know it, yet I cannot seem to resist.
You too? Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one.
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly.
Ah, you've returned. Oh, my spectacles. Well done, sir. With these, I shall have no need to fear any letters, be they small or faintly scrawled. I shall learn aught I can, that the day might come when I can repay this debt I owe you. Many, many thanks. Take this as a token of my gratitude.
Huzzah! You've done it! 'Tis moments such...
'Tis a marvelous...
Mine is light.
Nothing ever seems to happen round.
Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. Perhaps you've a moment to...
Is there aught I can help you with? Oh, if you're looking for Lubomir, he's not allowed visitors, I'm afraid. No need to worry.
Pray, keep your voice low.
I fear I've much to attend to.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed.
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
The patients in this room must not be disturbed.
Perhaps you've a moment to spare, an ear to lend. 'Tis good to see you are well.
Living's hard, but dreams...
This place gives me an ill feeling.
I don't know a thing about that quest, so I can't guide you. You could try to hire a pawn with the information we need.
The patients in this room must not...
What are you doing?
Unhand me this instant.
Many thanks for your assistance in this matter. Elena is being questioned as we speak. Suffice to say, your testimony, combined with the evidence you've procured, have cast a great deal of suspicion upon the abbess that she isn't like to shake. Pray have this, sir. 'Tis your reward for aiding us in our duty to this city.
Tis quiet about.
I'd sooner stay out of that.
Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
Feels eerie when no one about.
Just one last story, and I'll be done with rabbits pink.
What is... You know, many of our patrons wish to take me for themselves. Yet there is something different about you. How curious. I lived a simpler life once, but one man changed all that. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am. 'Tis no simple matter for a woman to make it this far on her lonesome. Yet after all this time, here I am. Here I am.
Seems naught ever goes right. Everyone's busy with their own affairs.
I only pray no ruffling.
Good to see you, Master.
I've no time to be social.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Saurians, Master.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me.
Right. Just follow me.
Bunch of sluggards.
Home at last!
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
Oh, a blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off. Do be sure to leave the house unseen, and fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
The air certainly took a fell turn back there. Perchance we stepped on aught we shouldn't have. This outcome has left me with much to ponder.
feels eerie.
Sometimes I
No one
wonder if
about.
I'd be better off a hermit.
Say, have you been to Harv? 'Tis a quaint little village down by the sea. Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide berth. I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day, only to be returned to shore by the brine again and again. As if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off about some world he believes lies beyond the sea. I cannot fathom his obsession. I suppose losing his family must have driven him to madness.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Market I go. There's comfort in the hunt.
Am I shedding? It must be my winter.
Good tidings to you. Are you the Arisen, perchance? Aye, I thought you might be the one. My husband spoke of you, you see. 'Tis through him I hear much of the gossip going around town. I suppose you're here to see him. You'll have to come another day, I fear. He's been sent out on a mission, and I can't say when he'll return. 'Tis a perilous mission at that. I've heard he is to fell a Dullahan at the Ill-Doer's resting place. I worry for him. I do hope he'll fare all right. Oh, Sir Ludolf, you say? Aye, we're acquainted. He's been coming around oft of late. As I recall, his visit started just before Gregor was given his new assignment. Why are you asking me about him? Does this have aught to do with my husband? What? No. You mean... not my Gregor? Sir Arisen, I beg of you, you must save my husband. You will be repaid, I swear it. No amount of gold can compare to his life. Just please, save him. Oh, thank goodness. Pray, go to him at once. My husband's life is in your hands, sir.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account. If we are to aid Sir Gregor, we must needs make for the Ill-Doer's resting place. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. 'Twill take an age to arrive on foot. Better we made use of a ferry stone if one's available. Look, yonder, toward the sea. I espy a distant shore, a land untravelled. For good or ill, we cannot truly know what awaits us till we tread the land ourselves. A fair distance divides us from... We've got goblins! The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon. Where we do not fall prey to enemy ambush.
A different path would serve us better now. I'll lead the way. Over here, if you would.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back. You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I'll combine my magic with yours, that you might cast the spell more quickly. I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Come, I'll lead the way. We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Pray, follow me.
Give no quarter!
Fear not, 'tis well in hand.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen, and it seems...
Come, I'll lead the way. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me?
Aho! That was a sight to behold! You'll not live to regret this!
Very well. I shall return. Truly defeated Red Skull. Smash beyond.
The monster seems to have dropped something. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. Not like a curative to fill one with bib.
Over here, if you please.
Tis dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip.
We achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Would that we might always be so step, eh? We fight!
Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Unbelievable!
Pray, follow me.
Let me be the one. There's a cave near here that you haven't explored yet. I found out about it in another world. Shall I show it to you? Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light. Let us ponder how best to proceed. A cavern! Of all things! It seems undisturbed. Mayhap we'll be the first ones to explore it. Might I recommend we venture inside before bandits find us? Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Come, I'll lead the way. We'd be well advised to check the lay of the land.
I do love a good ramble, but we've got somewhere to be. How do you like that?
Follow along at your own pace, Master. I shan't leave you behind. Follow me.
My baby, where? Good place to put our feet up, if we've a tent with us. There's no reason to rush into our bedroll. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
I'll mourn Sirico. He was a good man.
We ought to inform Lady Margaret of what befell her husband, though I confess I do not relish the prospect. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on. Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
Whoa! I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Used to anymore.
Suppose I ought to be
My fate is sealed.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Mayhap dreams will reveal to me heaven's aspect.
I quite like it.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Don't quite ask.
No. No! Not my Gregor! Oh, my love. How could this have happened? I know the fault here lies not with you, Sir Arisen. You are not to blame. You have my gratitude, Sir Arisen, for informing me of this. I beg your pardon, but I imagine this shall be our last meeting. Farewell.
The Doulahan made for a most fearsome foe. 'Tis a grave shame we could not protect Sir Gregor from its wrath.
Some you win and some you lose.
Oh, Gregor. What am I to do without you?
Pray, follow me.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master? The vanguard is yours. We shall await you here, Master. May our parting be brief.
Can't remember the last time I had a problem. Mayhap I really would have been better off.
Have you given the matter some more thought, Wilhelmina? I would have no other as my personal courtesan. I want you all to myself. When I imagine you in the arms of another, my heart feels apt to rend itself from my breast.
Allard, pray forgive me, but I think 'twould be best for you to leave. We can discuss this matter another time.
But why? We've only just...
I am attending to a burden that all women must bear. I trust I need not elaborate further. I did not take you for the voyeuristic type. Why don't you come in? You have my thanks. Had I not noticed your presence, I might have slain him there and then. 'Tis no jest. You see, everything I've done these past few years has been leading up to this. I am here to kill him. But I cannot simply end his life. Oh no. I must first expose his misdeeds. Only then will I allow myself to grant him the miserable end he deserves. Or so I'd sworn. But I've yet to find a single shred of evidence. Perhaps the time has come to surrender this crusade. You would lend me your aid. But I've done nary a thing to earn it. And recall that I've devoted years of my life to his pursuit, with naught to show for my troubles. If the proof I seek yet exists, 'twill not be so easily uncovered. I suppose there is truly naught I can do, save deliver him a gruesome demise for all to behold, that is. Still, if you insist upon searching for evidence of his crimes, 3 days. I will give you 3 days to find what you seek. I shall wait patiently, though not with bated breath. I don't imagine you'll find aught so long after the fact. And yet, when I look into your eyes, I find myself strangely hopeful. Still, I shan't grant you more than 3 days. You'd best be off.
To promote our new edition.
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
No one wants to be here.
The sky always puts me in hand. What a pleasure to find you here.
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Do we know of anyone privy to the goings-on in the palace?
What ought we to do? Or better yet, what can we do? I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
You wish to expose Allard's misdeeds. I know not whether I can assist you in this, friend. But of course, Patrick may know aught that could aid you. Go to his manor come nightfall. If you say you are in my employ, you should be allowed entry with no issue. Hail, friend! You've come at a good time. I was just hoping to speak with you. Have you heard aught of the masquerades being held in the palace of late? 'Tis said they are in celebration of the sovereign's valorous deeds. However, in truth, my mother is merely holding them to strengthen her ties with her closest retainers. But therein lies our chance, for I suspect one among them might prove an ally to our cause, a man by the name of Patrick. Might I ask you to infiltrate one of these masquerades and give him this letter? I imagine that's the most prudent way to go about this. You have my thanks. I would handle this matter myself, but I am afraid I cannot attend the masquerades. Mother refuses to allow it. I will speak with a sentinel I trust, and bid that he ease his patrol on the evening in question. Pray, make use of this opportunity to slip into the venue. Patrick will be wearing a mask without a mane, and a blue cape, I believe. Hopefully this information will be enough for you to seek him out. Come to think of it, there has been tell of some important figure from a neighboring country being invited as well. I've not been told much, but any guest of my mother's is bound to be the mark of much attention. Mayhap 'twould be best to stay away from this figure, lest you attract unwanted notice. You should be going now, friend. You're not meant to be here in the first place.
So tired. Barely the vintage.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
My back's so stiff. I've got to focus. Shift's only just...
Bit bland. What can I throw in?
I'd sooner stay out.
Regent Sven has been busy, it seems. Shall we meet with Lord Patrick come nightfall? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Mayhap the one we're here to meet intends to arrive at a different time of day.
Seems we're a bit stuck. Might we have overlooked aught of import?
Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Then it stands to reason that Captain Brandt would know of him. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. There are worse things than turning in early, I must say. I fought alongside the most valiant fighter. To see her bait the enemy's assault was a wonder to behold.
Up we get. We can expect a busy night.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace. I hope you slept well?
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
The Arisen is capricious indeed, but don't despair.
Mercy!
Is it too much to hope for a help?
Over here, if you would.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Allard, long have I borne witness to the man's arrogance, and long has it infuriated me. I visited his manor once. I recall that he was rather particular about the placement of his paintings. Mayhap he's concealed aught behind one. 'Tis just the sort of thing one would expect from a man who places so much stock in appearances. Shall I summon him here? You could make use of his absence to steal into his manor and inspect his art collection. Excellent. I will send word to him presently of some urgent matter that requires his intervention. Once you've seen him depart his manor, make your way inside and stay alert. We may not get a second chance at this.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
We have arrived.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
Wonder if anyone else shares my sorrows. Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Like being spoiled by a good patron.
Cannot afford to hide from just about anywhere.
Mindless labor is for mindless men.
We might make use of this as evidence. Minister Allard is a noble, yes? Then it stands to reason that Captain Brant would know of him. I can guide you there if you wish.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Time to find me a mark.
Well then,
was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. To think that the proprietress of the Myrmecolian was plotting such a thing. Under normal circumstances, I would not overlook such a clear admission of murderous intent. But this is Allard we speak of. Of all the Queen Regent's sycophants, he possesses the greatest authority. His fall from grace would do much to further our cause. But perhaps the merchants he deals with possess aught that could serve us. Merchants with connections to Allard will reside in the merchant quarter, though they're not likely to divulge their secrets readily. Some piece of physical evidence would be far less easily refuted than mere testimony, I should think. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve...
To make of this?
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
All's lost.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm cut out.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
So, you've returned. I confess, I thought you might not. I was ready to settle things myself. Well, did you find what you were looking for? Thank you. I can't believe you found this. All that remains is to end that man's life with my own hands. I've no other tasks for you. This partnership of ours has come to a close. Unless you intend to see this through till the end. You're a curious one, aren't you? But what's just as curious is that I can't bring myself to refuse you. All right, if you're offering your aid, then I'll gladly accept it. Come with me. Allard is in the room to the left. Go in and restrain him for me, would you? Never mind the mask. Consider it a charm of sorts.
I've got time for a natter if you do.
At last. It feels like an age has passed since... What is this? Who are you?
Don't let him escape.
Get your hands off me, you fiend! Don't you know who I am? Oh, you'll hang for this impudence!
Oh, Allard. I've always wanted to see you like this.
That voice... Wilhelmina! But why? Why would you...
Do you still fail to recall? Even with this mask staring you in the face. But I suppose for a man such as you, a little murder here or there is hardly worth remembering.
What mockery is this?
In your youth, you slew 2 individuals. The merchant whom you served, and his wife. They had a child, as I am sure you are aware. A newborn babe who was spirited away by her loyal wet nurse.
You mean to tell me you were their child? But how can this be? Your mother, she was a beastren. Surely her child would be one as well.
A fair assumption. But for better or worse, I didn't take after my mother. Save for in one respect. This is for my mother. And this is for my father. The time has come for all your sins to come to light, Allard.
Mr. Allard, has something happened?
Won't you? We've been noticed. I suppose a scream that hideous was bound to attract some attention. We can't leave the way we came in. Fortunately, there's a window here. I think 'twould be best for us to make our escape separately. Should we both make it out of this unfettered, let us meet at the Myrmecolian on the morrow. Till then, be well.
I shall come at once, Arisen.
Done for.
Battle is best avoided here.
Damn near enough of wastrels and trees.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. I've a feeling fortune shall favor us this day.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Too quiet here for my liking.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long. I suppose all we can do is wait.
Thank you.
I finally achieved my purpose here, and I owe it all to you. 'Twould seem the residents of the palace have chosen to treat Allard's untimely passing as an accident. I imagine they deemed it safer not to make a fuss of the incident after perusing the evidence you uncovered for me. Shrewd as a den of foxes. I'll give them that. I truly cannot thank you enough. But I want to try. Just this once, I'll give you something special. I'll grant unto you the sweetest of dreams. I know not what I would do without you. You have my thanks, but 'tis time to say farewell for now. Just know that my bordlery will e'er be your haven, should you have need of it.
I'd sooner stay out of that if possible.
I like to come here when I need a minute.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town. If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same. 'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
I'd more time than I know how to spend.
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
You're always such fun to talk to. Really scary. I've never seen them.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Need anything? Many thanks.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum. Spending so freely offers a unique sort of joy. Let's keep our noses to the grindstone, that we might do it again soon.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Will that be all, then? Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Do come again!
Well met, sir.
Good tidings, sir. How fares your retrieval of those plundered weapons? Ah! I see you have a great sword with you. A fine weapon. You may now change your vocation to... If you would prefer to register a sorcerer, you... Greetings! Well, here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is... Do come again!
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Gather round, gather round.
Could you come over here?
And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if... As today, I shall...
It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way. Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not, I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Another day. I'm not taking any passengers.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve. I wouldn't mind.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
So
Fine.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
We'll pull through yet! Stand strong!
What must needs be done.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you
Apart
then?
from my joints, I've naught to complain of. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I've no time for pointless chatter. Whate'er 'tis, I've not the time to hear. Have you not eyes to...
Yes, Master. We seem to have arrived without issue, but are we safe here?
Oh, Gregor. What am I to do without you?
Ah, Sir Arisen. I've been meaning to speak with you. Did you, perchance, pay a visit to the House of the Blue Sunbright? I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, I feared as much. 'Twas under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne came to reside with us. You must understand, the House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor hinges upon our continued discretion. Thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg you to steer Daphne away from any further contact with that household. Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done, if the gracious hand is to continue to function.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Oh, heavens above. What are we to do? 'Twas you, wasn't it? You took the abyss from us. How could you do this? The acts she committed were unforgivable. This I cannot deny. But what do you expect will befall the rest of us in her absence? Without the abyss, we cannot possibly attend to all our patients. Without her guidance, I... Forgive me. 'Twas an improper thing to say in light of the lives taken so unjustly. I will do what I can. But I fear I cannot attend to everyone here.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Wickedness has no hold upon a true human.
Time to be heading.
Oh, Gregor. What am I to do without you?
Do you perchance remember me? You once knew me as maid to the young master, Sebastian. Well, I'm his maid no longer. Though I meant no harm, the mistress saw fit to turn me out. Tell no other soul of this. But the girl I had you fetch was none other than Sebastian's own twin sister, afeard of inviting conflict over their inheritance. Daphne's family branded her a cursed babe and sent her away. Yet the loss of her newborn child drove the mistress half mad with grief. She's been bedridden ever since. I had hoped the sight of her long-lost daughter might rekindle some vital spark within my mistress. But alas, 'twould seem it was not to be.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
I'll not stick my head where it will get cut off.
Oh, I'm in fine fettle.
Moves lace, strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Open your eyes, everyone. It is dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace. I hope you slept well?
Whatever's to be done.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
Just how I like it.
Would that all my days were so tranquil. I'd sooner stay out of battle were it possible.
A single heavy purse.
The captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
Sir, how can I...
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it's possible.
Always the same.
Whatever could you want from me?
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held. It's the Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous.
Don't look to me to say this where it's possible.
Mayhap I really would have been better.
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Whatever happens here, anyhow. Hubris is man's worst enemy.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.
It was early for a rest. This job better be worth such quietude. Blessing. I'm a man of leisure.
Barely lift their
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next pay.
It is well tiring being so alert all day long.
Tis our duty to seize it.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
The sculptor's home is located in Back Batal. Always sets me to think.
I'll feel a sight better once I'm at my dinner.
I'll wander about to see what you're doing.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me, but I am afraid I have yet to uncover any new information pertaining to the false sovereign. Would your Majesty be willing to venture to Vermont's eastern edge to probe into the young man's origins? Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry,